Well, you probably heard over the years about all the government grants, but also the government giveaways that are not grants. They're surplus property or missing money and even lighthouses and stuff like that that the government has. And you're never going to see advertisement for it unless someone like me is taking the information and selling it to you. So you can cut out the middleman and go straight to the office. Plus, there's about 18 or 19 offices that have missing money. Everything from, like an old bill or an old deposit you put on a utility company and never bothered to collect. Or your grandmother set you up a bond somewhere when you were born and you never knew about. Or old, employee things that you left the job and they still had a paycheck for you. All these kinds of things are there, and there's billions, probably trillions when you add them all up. They're at the state and federal government. I got a report that I'm going to give to everybody who's watching this thing. It'll be a link to it in the description there. And it says the 54 best auctions, unclaimed money, grants, giveaways, and gifts from the government. And it takes you through the whole thing. And you go down there, and the first thing you want to do is look at the website, 18 free websites to find your missing money. Unclaimed at the state, the IRS, state taxes, Department of Treasury, FDIC, pension, veterans, unclaimed wages, bank failures, credit unions, Securities and Exchange Commission, damaged money, mortgage money, missing money, saving, calculate, replace a savings bond, foreign governments that owe you money. How would you know about that? Well, here, another thing I have in here are the auctions. Now, I ran a list in AI to have them look. I said, hey, and this is the new AI. I use both. I started using Gemini just today. But any of them, of chat.openai.com. Gemini sort of, that's Google's new one. It used to be called Bard. Now it's Gemini. But I put in here, hey, you're an experienced bargain hunter looking for unusual items to sell for sale at government auctions. Give me a list of the 50 very unusual items people received at government auctions. Oh, here. Okay, a decommissioned lighthouse. That's right. You get a lighthouse, a piece of maritime history, a retired Air Force One plane. That's a president's plane. They didn't use it anymore. Now they're giving it away. Well, how'd you like to have that in your garage? A space suit. Own a piece of space history. Movie props from production films. That's right. I think Star Wars and things like this. Somebody had all those props and they went out of business. The government has it. They owe the government loan. So now they get a meteorite. Wow. Wouldn't that be confiscated luxury cars? The drug confiscated limousines and all that jewelry they collect. They often offer that. I got vintage typewriters. Actually, there's a friend of mine in the building here who loves vintage typewriters. I got to tell her about this. Abandoned storage unit contents, decommissioned missile silo. Once they got one of those and turned it into an NPR radio station. How do you like that? A fleet of retired school buses, collection of rare stamps, original artwork. Here, decommissioned submarine. Boy, take that to the gym for the swimming pool. What's that going to do? Surplus military equipment, uniforms. A jar of moon dust. Abandoned town. You get a whole bloody town. A collection of antique medical equipment. Yeah, you do at-home operations. You have all the equipment. A piece of the Berlin Wall. I tried to get a piece when I was there a couple of years back. Dinosaur fossil. Man. And you get the bragging rights are included. Historic perfume. Retired presidential limousine. Wow, that'd be fun to have. Termidex of rare exhibit animals. Wow, I don't know what they are. Unclaimed luggage at an airport. What do they do with all that stuff? Okay, they auction it off. Confiscated musical instrument, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Tank! How many tank? And actually, you can borrow a tank for your parade at home too from the Defense Department. They lend that stuff to people too. A fleet of antique fire engines. Wow, look at that collection of records, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so that's a rare. This report is free. Anybody just go in the report below here, the description below. If you're watching this on YouTube, and download this report for free. 54 places. I mean, this is just fun stuff. No one, not even on eBay, will you find out that. Somebody even got a brothel a government owned a brothel because the guy got a government loan, went bust, so they had to get rid of it. So you could have bought a government-owned brothel. How do you like that? And that's why people just don't know about this stuff, so they don't know. That's what we do at letsgohelptom.com. Is try to teach people about these options, because none of these people, the government will never advertise and pay for advertising, so you don't know them. It's the same way with all the grants. So the government gives out grants like $22,000 every year average per family, right? That's how much it is. And it grows every year, no matter who's there. And we give it out our own grants. We give out now $75,000 every month just to members. So you could apply to 4 different grants. You could win all 4 of them if you like. And that's how we give our profit back to people, because after we pay us, then we go back, because there's no more fun than helping people in this world. And also all the members feel like that, so they help each other too. And our whole staff just can't wait to get up in the morning to help you know about the opportunities that this country has, but nobody advertises. Somebody's got to do it, right? I've been doing this 48 years. Can't wait to do it for, well, not 48 more, maybe 10 or 15. See you around.